the mute even. Here you go. Yeah, so Luna said probably no time there. Still not even an announcement that it's gonna be out or something. He forever blue, hello. Enjoy, enjoy. Sounds good. 15th of March last year it was. Been some time, been some time. We gonna do that. Yeah, somehow no. What's the name? No, like update post or anything. Whatsoever. Unlucky. Unlucky. 2 Steam accounts, wait, where? Over there. I might get the second one here. One is a boomer, one is mad. No, it's only one. It's all one account. It's just the curator has like different page and everything. But no, it's the same. Yeah, the curator different. It's like the group picture or something. See, Luna said we're not sure. We're not sure. Technically, people might not even know that there's full release coming. That is not the best, you know, marketing-wise there. I'm not sure why there is no update post or something on that. I'm not sure why Kira didn't thought that. That would be very helpful. So people even know when the game will be out. Not everyone's following on Twitter and stuff after all. Now here's the Hitman. And the Spider-Man also. On the weekend deal. If you don't have PlayStation, at least you can get the first one. Subnautica V-Ryzen, Hades 50% discount. My Control also. Some dang sales. Sense of Aura. Which one? Which was the Sense of Aura? The Steam recommendations, I say. Sounds familiar. Dark Envoy is out, very positive. Nice, played the demo of this one. A while ago, actually. Like a year ago or more. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Now it's out to a very positive reviews, and seemingly not even full AAA price, so that's good, that's good. City Skylines in that mixed. 55% mixed, alright. Quality performance. Performance post-release plans and goals. Base game and expansion pass and San Francisco set already. They be pumping from the get-go. Serious performance issues. Well, my friend said at least he didn't have any issues on like in the menu and on the empty map, like some people say. Since he has the same laptop as I do. Mix is pretty much a good scenario, yeah. Could be worse, could be worse. Yeah, there is like a guide how to get the performance back to normal. Yeah, what a time to be alive, man. But yeah, apparently, like, behind the issues with performance is actually pretty solid. So we'll see. Hopefully they'll fix that. It's on Game Pass too, so if you want to do a little bit of testing, I could do it myself. We'll see, maybe. Maybe we'll get there. Look at the Ark remake. Alright, can I? Is it? Survival asset. Bruh. Look at the prices, man. But that amount of money, dude? Yep. Same levels of mix, though, I see. Yeah, the price is ridiculous. Yeah, and you buying the Vin Diesel, not even here. Vin Diesel will be in the second one. It's literally just remaster of Ark that I don't know if it really needed remastering. It was kind of looking alright. You know, the usual survival game graphics, nothing special. Like it already had enough issues in the original version, to be honest. Yeah, it was alright. It's a good game. And there was a lot of DLCs already at this point for it. And now they basically pumped this out for a lot of money. Way more than the original Ark ever probably cost, actually. And you also will need to buy all the DLCs later. Yes, in early access too, yeah. It's a start with the remaster, dude. Wait, they made it actually includes the DLCs? Did it? Did they add them all? Like, they were changing something about DLCs there. Following content available remade. Nah, this is probably gonna be, yeah. This is probably gonna be definitely. It's hard to say from here, but I think from what I read before, they're gonna be paid. Yeah, they have free DLCs that were free in original Ark. They're gonna be free. But these that well, actually no, the Battle Royale also was free, I think. But these all were paid. It says in the main description they're gonna be in. Features, or where did they put them? Oh, access to all of Ark worlds. Scorched Earth, alright. I see, okay. So at least it has everything, alright. That's at least good. That is at least good, because yeah, at some point there was... there were, like, statements that they're gonna release DLCs later with the separate price. But not too immoral there, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the very original announcement got people mad because I think you needed to get it. You needed to basically pre-order Ark 2, and then you get this one. And there was something else about it also that it made people upset. So they changed that. You can buy this one separately. But yeah, DLCs were also supposed to be separately initially, but then I guess they backtracked. Then I guess they did backtrack in the end. I would have sold DLC separately. I mean, those are the guys who were first to sell early access DLCs, you know, so it wouldn't surprise me. And since then, they also got some dank publisher that became even more dank, so that made everything even more dank, so yeah. Alright, Ghost Runner 2 out, very positive. Very, very positive even, nice. No, they did close the servers, but the thing is, like, they're closing like the public servers, and there is still plenty of like private servers alive. Like all those are still around, still running, and I'm not sure how many people. I mean, probably a lot of people are still playing on public, but yeah, playing on public servers in Ark wasn't the best idea ever, for sure. That was quite an experience, like in many other survival games like that. So Ghost Runner doing good, eh? Great sequels, First one was better and cheaper. Well, I mean, actually kind of true. First one on release was quite cheap, I remember. Without crazy amount of additions and everything, it was actually kind of very reasonably priced. But then, you know, success arrived. Gotta get them monies. Yeah, Dark Envoy was the demo. We played this one. This one is pretty nice. The graphics were looking kinda alrighty. Gameplay was good. Very nice, very nice. With tactical combat and everything. It was all voice acted if I remember correctly, at least the demo and all that, so it wasn't waste. It was very nice. Seems like farming decent reviews too. Scene investigators. Puzzle. Deductive reasoning, a game for fans of the true crime genre. Recreated crime scenes. You get the Shadows of Doubt, man. Okay, Shadows of Doubt would get like also some like directed missions like that with some handcrafted situations and stuff that you will need to solve. That would be cool. That would be very nice. Clunky controls, strange sound mixing. Purple plays classic games. Did you see this one last time? I think so. Someone just like packaged out some old classic free Windows games into the package and sold. Peace to Fathom we also saw last time. West Balkans we saw last time. World of War we saw last time. Galactic Cities we saw. Laika I think we did see. That one is like pumping. The demo was amazing. Maybe I'll get to play that at some point too. That was good shit, man. That was very good. The action quality Fury games. The actually good Fury games. Overwhelmingly even. Anyone molding about this one somehow? No one's even molding. Yeah, Gent is strong in this one, man. No one's even molding. And whatsoever. Damn, son. Oh. Get frustrated over tiny mechanics and end up quitting and before I make much progress. The game is difficult, just small frustrating mechanics. The corpses flying through the air from one bullet, providing cover for other enemies as they shoot at you. I guess. This game isn't fun to play. Could have been, but it isn't. Story, art, soundtrack, character designs are great. Gameplay, gunplay, biking around, and level designs are not great. Damn, son. I don't know. I think it was alrighty. I think it was good in terms of the gameplay. As Hisoka see, didn't get into it. Dib saved him. Got stalkered there. Yeah, combat could be a little dink sometimes, not gonna lie. The game was nothing like what I was excited for it to be. Isn't it? Yeah, the demo is still up, dude. Like, you know. And the demo of this one was chunky, man. Like, I played for like a few hours easily. It wasn't exactly kind of like done even, I think. Sorta. So you could actually, you know, if the game isn't something you expected, then that's on you, man. When you even have a demo. See, what do I say? The Giga Stealth. The arc is pumping, man. People even for this price are buying that. Holy shit. It's a nice game, but for that price, I ain't buying that, like, ever. Phantom Rose. Oh, wasn't this actually a Twitch streamer making this one? The first Phantom Rose. I recognize the name. I think I do recognize the name, but maybe I'm wrong. The Dig Building, indeed. I was not Phantom Rose. Don't remember, man. Remora Infested Kingdom. Eben, stop. Turn-based tactical RPG transports you into medieval apocalyptic infestation. Survivors are fragile and every step you take can be your last. "31st of October. Similar to Jagged Alliance, Stem Son. We'll see, I guess we'll see. It's like Steam going like this, like blinking. It's like some like, what's the name? Hardware acceleration or something need to mess with. At the Beer Factory. That was it the one, the demo we played, I think, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, I remember. Played the demo of this one. Oh, some insane hobo fights and everything. I remember that. It's been a while actually since demo 2. Like a year already probably or something. And the insane playway. I remember. The real life Victoria, yeah. And this one. Top-down retro aesthetics face the horrors of a Breckenridge hole in pulse-pounding first-person combat. Scavenge supplies, solve puzzles, upgrade your gear, do whatever it takes to survive, but remember you will die here tonight. In one case, bye. The combination though. It's like a walk around. And then he switched to the shooting. Some dang stuff, alright. The New Blood Fallout game, in the way, yeah. True. Yeah, I wonder how the switch goes though. And do you see like the enemies beforehand and stuff? And it only switches when you engage, or they can just like suddenly drag you into first person. 911 Operator interactive movie. That was already like 911 Operator game, right? So now they make like interactive movie based on that, I guess. The movie, whatever. This bed we made. Story rich. Third-person mystery game which plays a maid in 1950s hotel and snoop around strangers' room to uncover their deadly secrets. Discover what links guests together in this tale of love, heartbreak, and murder. They're making the bed in game. Ooga. Ooga. Greed is good, eh? That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, the PvE game, I see. I wonder what they tried to do here. And darker too, yeah. All of a sudden. Cooperate with your teammates to fight against enemies and fears. The toxic gas, and be sure to escape before you drown out. Absolutely not looking anything similar. Absolutely not looking like the one. This Dark and Darker is still pumping though. Exact same room. It does look really similar, yeah. How's the Dark and Darker pumping actually nowadays? This is not playway, yeah. I had the new wipe and everything, I see. Project Crawl, that all sounds familiar. Alien Hominid HD. 2D side-scrolling shooter from the behemoth is back. Some insane remake of some Flash stuff, seems like, I guess. Dang shit, man. And the real gaming. And the Alien Hominid Invasion. And Magicraft. Oh, that was the... I remember who did play this one. Variety spells to match unimaginable spell effects. Construction of ultra high degrees of freedom cannot even be exhausted by developers. Making some super spells. The deck building. I mean, I don't really see much of it yet, though, at least. I guess it's more like the items and stuff rather than deck building. You just craft them spells and everything. That you do. Do to slay the spire. That's because someone put the deck building in the tags. That's why probably. Yeah, yet to really see the decks there. The bullet helling dude. Oof. Okay, alright. Away to dankness. Seems a little too dank. Steam really should stop user-generated tags. They should have like some priorities or something. Well, I mean, they usually are kind of voted. Where could you see? Yeah, you can report if some you think are wrong there. Keep applying them to. Souls-like on everything, yeah. Classic. Lovecraftian there even. It has craft in the name, and there's some weird Cthulhu stuff on the banner, but that's probably as far as it goes, huh? But you need to, like, manually curate it then. And that's not something Steam usually does, yeah, no. Ain't nobody got time for that. They need money to make, not tags and everything. Stray on sale, Pog. Get it. A Project Roll, I think we've seen before, didn't we? Immersive first-person PvPvE dungeon crawler. There's on and another one. The Dark and Darker 3 even, yeah. They be getting more and more, eh? Oh, they show like mostly gear and stuff here. Where's, the actual gameplay though? Where's moving around and doing stuff? Alpha playtest September 26th. Well, I mean, that probably already happened, eh? The spell disc? Oh, the spell disc where you crafted the spells too, right? I guess I mixed it up with Magicraft. Someone also said that they played Magicraft though. Spell disc Survivor for free. Damn son. Unique synergy spell combos. Real good reviews and all. You know what Survivors is then? Is it like their prologue or something? Spell Disc Survivor, Spell Disc Demo? Yeah, I guess it's a prologue or something. Oh, one of the game modes. Okay, yeah, so they made one of the game modes into the prologue. I see. So this one is like the classic Survivor stuff. And then there is something where you actually have a little more action to control. A recent reviews mixed. Dude, it's the free prologue, eh? How is it mixed? Not a full game, it's a demo of a mode of the main game. Bruh. I mean, I guess it doesn't really say specifically. Actually, kind of true, yeah. They didn't really say. It says that it's just one of the game modes of the game, well, of the spell disc. It doesn't really say that it's, something about another game here. So I guess they dirt with it. Weird format to release it like this? No, that's normal. That's kind of what 20 Minutes Till Dawn did, for example, too, sorta. It's just you need to be a little more clear of what it is. Like the prologue meta is quite the usual stuff nowadays. So that's basically their prologue. It's just they didn't really clearly specify this prologue for, you know, the actual game. So they're actually paid premium product, got more reviews and players, I assume, than free prologue. And some people even managed to mold out in the free prologue because they didn't realize it's not the full game. Balkans, Euro Truck, saw that. Vermintide, damn son. Or Vermintide DLC, very positive reviews. Some people are playing, I remember said in chat, right? Sounds like good stuff. Sounds like good stuff. Ghostbusters Ecto Edition. Spirits Unleashed, 19th of October. Damn. Is it the... Oh yeah, 4v1 stuff. So they released from Epic Store now, I see. Very positive. Not super crazy, but you know. Seems like it's going. Been playing it for a while on Epic Games platform. Game actually got me into a Ghostbusters movies. Damn son. The reverse. The reverse. Played since launch on PlayStation 5. Throwing this game to Epic was a mistake, as the player base is dead or something. Can't import my progress. Ranking up is a slog, low player count. Let's see. Gameplay loop is pretty boring after a few matches. Alright. See. Folk Hero. Oh yeah, saw this one last week, I remember now. With that I remember. The Slavic action. Insane Slavic fantasy. A Warpforged, damn son. The card game, it's out. Boog. Mixed. Why? Cash grab with horrible balance. See. The mobile game with atrocious monetization practices. See. Hitting memes. Devs are outright greedy. Biggest pay to win a card game I've seen in a long time. Starter cards are straight up obsolete compared to purples and higher, meaning you can't even play rank since you will match up with people who have caved into this game's corrupted economy. Prices are not friendly either. Cosmetics can be upwards of $50 for a single card back. Bruh. Like maybe they're milking the Warhammer fans more than weebs do, you know? I see what I see. Avatar portrait can be upwards of $30. Know that cosmetic can have no impact on the game, but prices like this do not bode well for the future of the game. If you're a free-to-play player, steer clear of this game. A grindy and intuitive mess will suffer against anyone who dropped a couple of 50s on the game. The current play structure of the game I cannot recommend. Doesn't introduce anything new that hasn't been seen before in card games. It in fact borrows a lot of ideas from others. Well, I mean that's kinda how it works. Only unique thing I can see is the fact that you can alter between melee and ranged attacks for units. Well, I mean, people play that not because it's some innovative card game. People play this because it's a Warhammer card game. Fun to play, especially if you're a fan of Warhammer 40k universe. The balance is atrocious, monetization is rather ridiculously structured. Mediocre. Played enough free TCGs in my time to know that unfortunately majority are not very generous. Exceptions like Legends of Runeterra. True. You can see that there is a connoisseur there, man. Used to support a game that immediately shoves the six $20 battle passes in your face. 6 battle passes, oof. Of which you can only progress one at a time. Shameful. Some people do be enjoying though, but yeah. And that's the card games, man. Prepare to pay. Hexarchy, a 4x deck builder. Damn, son. All the deck building rolling in. I weighted decisions of 4x and that stuffs them into an action-packed 60 minutes. Build a deck capable of founding civilizations which can develop economies, research new technologies, and conquer all before you. Single player and online multiplayer. Good reviews there. Yogscast Games is a publisher, damn son. November is a good gaming month. Now what you waiting for in November? What you waiting for in November there? The Thaumaturge. That's good stuff indeed. December. Demo was really nice. So this one. So this one. Come on, Gibbon. Galaxy Pass Station. Galactic Workshop. Could manage thriving space station with aliens, humans, and robots. Verify documents, fight criminals and monsters. Whatever it takes to save humanity from annihilation by the alien government. Graphics come alive in motion. Check out our trailer to witness the charm. Damn, son. Oh, the Broken Road also in November, I see. Yeah, the Robocop. We'll see about the Robocop. Broken Road. Broken Road gonna wait probably. Because yeah, it's gonna be Toading. Then it's gonna be Cyberpunking also. And the RPG backlog is a little too dank. It's a little too much there. Farmer's Life, now in full release. Damn, Playway is farming there. Literally. Literally farming in Farmer's Life. Alright. Fine, let's go check out the stores. And get to the news. Data later. Yeah, the Beast RPG I saw, yeah, that one seemed kinda alright. That one seemed kinda alright there. Yeah, reviews are actually kinda nice too. So like, I'm not sure why it got buried there, because reviews are nice, mostly positive. But I guess just kinda like crowded time right now with releases. So they just never really surfaced among the all the new releases and everything there. Yeah, tactical turn-based RPG. Yeah? Has more like Slavic stuff there that also going on, if I remember correct. So some dang stuff. Reviews are nice, but yeah, also early access. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it's gonna progress in that early access there. Halloween sale on GOG. The Fallout days here, damn son. Didn't even have all the Fallouts there. Game of the year. All the classics too. Insane. Hey Corsa, hello. How we doing? See the news I see, huh? The Fallout 3 remake, yeah. Any good weeb news? Nah, no, we're no weebs yet. Got some foodie news, I guess. Yeah, no news yet in general, just games, huh? Just games, huh? Let's see what I see, alright. The black set for free. Then can get set for free. There we go, easy. Easy. No weaves yet. There will be some probably. There will be some. Some news and everything. Ugh. Man, it's like when you like sit and play. I don't know, because of maybe like the focus or something you have when you're playing, you just don't even notice, you know, the fitball already. At this point, I just kind of became one with it. But like as soon as it's like browsing store, reading and everything, like on Sundays, I do be feeling it, trying to find like some good way to sit on it. Alright, got the free stuff. Get your free stuff. Don't forget. Cybernetic Fault. Only one deal of the day. For $1 though. That day's gone on GOG even. It's time to be alive, huh? Sony stuff getting on a GOG. Interesting. Interesting. Cyberpunk still pumping here. Fallout 4 with that discount also surfaced. Still heroes. Hell yeah, man. That's some good prices. See what in general is there. Halloween sale. What you have there? Heroes always at the top on GOG, yeah. There they are. It's not even on sale, but it's still for some reason in Halloween sale. What is this, dude? What is this Kamaz? The best sellers. Diablo also not even on sale. Guess need to browse deals instead. Wasteland 3. Songs of Conquest. 50%. And $7. That's good. That's very good. A Weird West for $6. New System Shock still 30, dude. Relax, relax. Tyranny $5, pretty good. Oh, it's a brutal edition of Ghost Runner. Always so expensive. The brutal editions. Damn, Thief for 70 cents. Come on, man. Stasis for $7. Soldiers of Fortune, $6.49. Dude, like the new Dark Alliance, like holy. $24, man. Dark Alliance 2 for $20. Nice prices, dude, huh? Time to get that Baldur's Gate 1. Dude, why is the KK&D still on like 35% discount only? Like, dude, come on. And Pharaoh with Cleopatra, I'm just waiting. Maybe one day they will get cheaper, but considering they're already like some of them, you know, 20 and over 20 years old, and they still are not going deeper than this price. Not enough to turn it into franchise. I mean, the start of reception and everything wasn't that good, huh? Like, people didn't receive it that well. It didn't sell that crazy well either at the start. Like, it was solid, but I guess, yeah, for Sony, not really. For Sony, it wasn't good enough. They have their own standards there, I guess. Maybe they'll bring it at some point, you know, when they'll be looking for some new franchises or old franchises, I guess, to renew. Maybe. Numbers are pretty good. Well, I mean, it depends on 8 mil in which amount of time, though. That's the thing. Like, I wonder in general what would be their standard for, you know, turning something into franchise. Like, how much will they need to sell something to warrant the franchise there? That would be an interesting question. Alright, not here. 1 second, then let me get it. Still didn't download the Epic, so I'm doing it through the browser. I'm doing it through the browser there. In the browser with the glorious Swedish prices there. Oh, returned. How's the return to Moria actually? They one tried. So like Lyric was streaming, I think. Is it any good? Yeah, I heard it's mostly kind of like the co-op Fiesta. Not so good apparently, I see. True window, true. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly why I did it even. Because yeah, this week you can get Evil Within 2 actually. Get it. I think I did get it, right? Oh yeah, I did them. Good. Easy Evil Within. And the Halloween sale, I think we saw some last week. What was there? I think it was again the weird browsing. Dead Island 2. The Remnant. Sims 4 Halloween bundle. Bruh. And what a time to be alive, huh? Chivalry. Because usually, like, pretty annoying to navigate there. Oladvik 2. Yeah, their news page also became kinda garbo. Yeah, just a bunch of like random stuff. The search engines, I guess, are not sure. Seems a little. Okay, no Halloween sale main page. What do you have here? Skull and Bones coming soon. Cool story, bro. The Wolf of Bogus 2, Frostpunk 2, coming soon, Kyuk. Very soon indeed. Pillars of Eternity was free through to Wish 2. Nice, the value, the value. New releases, 1001 Jigsaw, Legends of Mystery. Damn, the proper gaming, dude. Proper gaming there. Free to paid subscription isn't very free. I mean, true, but you kind of pay usually for some different stuff and also get that as a side effect. Why not? Why not? The value, the value. I need to actually check. Can I get it here? Most likely can. I need to check, need to check. Can I get back the other sub at least with that prime then? If it works here. Alright, nothing super crazy on Epic seems like. Let's get to a damn news then. See what is up there. Alright. So did the mount. Let's go. Amazon Prime's Fallout TV adaptation premieres next April. We'll see, we'll see. Well, teaser doesn't really have anything, just your Pip-Boy there. So yeah, we'll see about that one. Don't really have a lot of expectations with that one. I'd rather get some sort of animated one, to be honest, rather than live action and stuff, but we'll see, we'll see. That's also going to be on Amazon Studios, alright. Maybe they will let watch some episodes on stream, like back in the day with some other shows. That would be kind of cool. That will do it, that will do it. But that's actually been a while already since that stuff. Haven't seen any other ones since Cyberpunk, I guess, Edge Runners, right? Don't think there was any more offers like that. So maybe they won't, maybe they won't. Star Wars Dark Forces remaster gets February release date. That more boomer shooting from Night Dive. Seems like some good stuff, eh? Seems quite good, eh? The Kyox engine. The Giga trailers, man. Let's see what I see. Remastered cutscenes.
5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases. Intelligence
Kingpin a member.
Retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Hey, Jack Mac, hello. Hey, what do you mean? They use Kyox engine on older games. Night Dive use it everywhere. We'll see, we'll see. And they go with their engine all the time, I think. Starfield gives Xbox a major financial boost, but hardware revenue still down. Guys, the down mode, trying to catch some links there. Ah, they had this stuff, alright. Hey, Lubbergoat, hello. How we doing, man? How's life? Major financial boost, but hardware revenue still down. More than 11 million players played Starfield to date. Starfield's excellent launch resulted in 13% increase in overall Xbox content and services. However, despite the financial boon on the Xbox services side, as overall Xbox hardware was still down 7%. That's according to Microsoft Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer Amy Hood, who also revealed during the financial results call yesterday that Xbox Game Pass experienced better than expected subscriber growth. Microsoft did not share any updated Game Pass subscription numbers though. 7% decrease in Xbox hardware contributed to an overall decrease of 22% in Microsoft hardware for this quarter. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella revealed during the call that nearly half of all Starfield players have played the game on PC, and on launch day, Starfield helped set the record for the most Game Pass subscriptions added on a single day. Starfield is available on both Xbox and PC Game Pass. Yeah, wasn't the system seller, yeah. Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard happened earlier this month. Microsoft had little to share about the purchase. Nadella said, with Activision Blizzard King, we will now add a significant depth to our content portfolio, and that the company now has $13 billion plus franchises from Candy Crush, Diablo, and Halo to Warcraft, Elder Scrolls, and Gears of War. Looking forward to one of our strongest first-party holiday lineups ever, including new titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Forza Motorsport. People still buy consoles for the game? Not sure about this economy though. Not sure about this economy. A mobile game mentioned along their top runners. I mean, that shit makes a lot of money, dude. So, not surprising, not surprising. If it's on Game Pass, not this year though, but I think they say they're gonna try to start adding them on Game Pass also, yeah. Some of the old ones, well, like, you know, older ones, I guess they probably also might try to start adding there. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, this V is there. New leaked images of Slim PS5's detachable disk drive reveals it requires internet to pair. The internet connection required to pair disk drive. Oof. Account for PlayStation Network and internet connection. Amazing, dude, amazing. Imagine that, dude. Buying the separate disk drive, but then you need the internet for that to actually work. So what's the point of that disk drive? Like, you want to buy yourself, well, I guess to pair. Maybe after that it works fine. Pair disk drive and PS5 console upon startup. So I guess you need to do it every time. So like, what's the point, dude? And many players and video game preservationists aren't enthused about the online requirement, as there could come a day where the servers and the console and disk drive attached to are offline, making optional accessory useless. Could be so, could be that, yeah. Well, I mean, they could... I mean, they somehow do it already in the regular disc PlayStation, right? And there's no problems. There's no need. Don't need to check anything. That's exactly what I say. Gotta wait some. Or you mean like the old ones even? Yeah, that shit still costs a lot. That is true. Like the old consoles, well, even like the current gen, right? With the disk drive, they work offline too. Like, that's the point of the disk drive. Like, obviously there's also, you know, like this, like you can buy like discs cheaper and stuff, and I understand why else would you get the disk drive, but you know, like one of the main things is like it's not digital, so you just plug the disc and you play. No connection or anything needed. But yeah, probably like more about so people don't make some sort of like third-party disk drives that might actually, yeah, like consume and play some like pirated stuff or whatever. Maybe. Still weird though. Still really weird. tell you, it's still really weird. Yeah, still not known if internet connection required beyond initial setup. Yeah, so maybe it just kind of attaches and then it's fine. You don't need to connect every time anymore. That would make sense. That would at least be kind of acceptable, I guess. Let's put it that way. A Little Big Planet and Dreams developer Media Molecule reportedly planning to lay off 20 employees. Well, they did, and seems like. Including shifting our focus from Dreams to our new project. Had to make a difficult decision to begin the consultation process for team members within certain departments of the studio. A tough moment for the individuals impacted in the studio overall. Every single role that has been put at risk is delivered by someone who has contributed something special to Media Molecule. We'll make sure those impacted receive the best support we can provide during this process. Continue to support Dreams community for the foreseeable future and will update on future plans at a later date. Well, I mean, yeah, Little Big Planet, I mean, that was like for a while already now, Little Big Planet anyway though, right? And yeah, Dreams didn't go that well. Dreams was somewhere around like in the beginning and then it just kind of disappeared basically. Didn't really... Oh, there was one for PS5, alright. Oh, is it the Sackboy stuff, right? Yeah, alright. True. Yeah, Dreams was one of those, like, you know, we're gonna provide gamers with some platforms to make content for free so they can make their own stuff, and then they realize that no one really wants to do it. Or not as much, I guess. No one cares about the IP anymore? Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Continue. Resident Evil 4 sold nearly 5.5 billion. Street Fighter 6 almost 2.5 billion. Alright, Capcom reporting. Total game sales up from 21.3 million this time last year to 22.6 million units, resulting in a net sales increase of 53% from 49.67 million yen to 274 and 934 million yen. Operating income is up 55% too. As for why Capcom points to the release of Resident Evil 4 Remake, which it released back in March, Street Fighter 6, which hits PlayStation, Xbox, and PC in June, and its Monster Hunter series. Monster Hunter Rise crossed 6.5 million units. A remake of Resident Evil 2 sold more than 13 million units already, and Resident Evil 3 sitting at 8 million units sold. Recently released Monster Hunter Now, Monster Hunter Take on Pokemon Go has been downloaded more than 10 million times by players as of last week. Yeah, so those news, wonder how much that brings. Capcom says the entire Resident Evil series sold more than 150 million units, with Monster Hunter crossing 95 million. Street Fighter franchise sits at 52 million. Here are some other series highlights. Mega Man 41 million. Devil May Cry 30 million units sold. Dragon's Dogma 7.9 million. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma, not bad there too, I would say. Not bad at all. The successor of Resident Evil engine. Is it time for another remaster of remasters? On the new engine now. It is time. Already was like the meme news site that said that, you know, the Last of Us Part 3 remaster is now going to be releasing faster than a Last of Us 3, you know. The meta, man. The remaster meta. Microsoft reorganization includes a new Xbox president and the studio's leader. At least someone is not going for Unreal Engine 5, yeah. The 32 years Chief Marketing Officer Chris Capocella is stepping down from Microsoft. So now the Mad Booty promoted the President of Game Content and Studios. Microsoft Corporate Vice President Sarah Bond been promoted to Xbox President. Oversee all Xbox platform responsibilities. Revive some of your old IPs. I mean, they're doing good with the current ones. Why would they? Why would they? At Booty's new position, he will lead an expanded organization inside Microsoft Gaming that now includes ZeniMax and Bethesda, according to the publication. In an internal memo obtained by The Verge, Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer says ZeniMax will continue to operate as a limited integration entity led by Jamie Leder, President and CEO, reporting to Matt. Spencer's memo speaks more to this expanded organization inside Microsoft Gaming, noting that an organization that enables Xbox Game Studios and ZeniMax teams to collaborate effectively will ultimately empower those world-class studios to do their best work in growing our portfolio of games players love. Spencer also writes that Bond will lead the team meant to manage the platform of today and build the platform of tomorrow. In an effort to bring together devices, player and creator experiences, platform engineering, strategy, business planning, data analytics, business development. Capocella stepping down, a Microsoft Executive Vice President and Commercial Chief Marketing Officer Takeshi Nomoto now holds the Chief Marketing Officer role at the company. Elsewhere in the report, The Verge writes the Microsoft Corporate Vice President and Consumer Chief Marketing Officer Yusuf Mehdi will now work as Microsoft Executive Vice President and Consumer Chief Marketing Officer. Dude, the Corpa stuff is in yellow. And finally, the publication reports that Microsoft is moving its consumer sales organization to Spencer's Microsoft Gaming team. It will be led by A.B. Silverman. I'll see. A lot of shuffling there, a lot of reshuffling there. Let's see. A Wolverine game set in the same universe as Marvel Spider-Man, Insomniac confirms them. Time for crossovers. Boog. As Greg Miller asked if it had been previously confirmed or denied whether or not their spin on Wolverine shared the same Earth as its Spider-Man, NTR replied by saying they're all at 1048. I think I got that right, but yeah. NTR is referring to Earth 1048, which is the designation for the Marvel Universe Insomniac superhero games occupy. Time to get the whole... First they're gonna make all the separate characters, and then they're gonna make some Giga Live service again. With all the Marvel stuff in. Totally haven't seen that before. Wolverine better be brutal. It better be. It better be. PlayStation's visual arts studio hit with layoffs. Former employees have shared the news on social media. And another one. Even the PlayStation stuff. Contract had come to an end as well, as noted by VGC did not indicate whether this was related to the layoffs. Unclear how many staff had been impacted by the redundancies at this stage. The first wave of layoffs took place at Visual Arts in May, according to former project coordinator John Borba, a member, wrote to LinkedIn that there was a restructuring within the studio. Then, and that he was among the people let go to support budgetary needs. Visual Arts was launched in 2007, is known for working as a support studio on The Last of Us, Uncharted, and Spider-Man. And more layoffs, man. Yeah, trying to find something nowadays in this situation, in this market is probably pain, dude. Spider-Man 2 beats Super Mario Bros. Wonder to #1. Strong launches for both games. Some double counting on Spider-Man 2 updated the story with the correct percent figures. Previously was stated Spider-Man 2 is the biggest PS5 launch of the year. It is now Hogwarts Legacy, and that sales were 3% lower than God of War Ragnarok. It was 27% lower. Damn, son. Not that crazy successful. Hey, Portable, hello. How we doing, man? Hogwarts be farming, yeah. Put the ribbon on the first place, Super Mario Bros. Wonder on the second. Well, of course, it's FIFA as usual. Sonic Superstars. And the FIFA farming every time. That nothing changes there. Marvel Spider-Man 2 moves over 2.5 million copies. PlayStation 5 exclusive hits the sales milestone a day after its release. Going ham, dude. Moving in general, that's the thing. They just move. You don't need the destination. Nice, Portable, nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Doing good, man. Doing good. Lords of the Fallen sells 1 million titles. Hexworks' Souls-like reaches the sales count 10 days after launching. It's pretty good. That actually is, I think, not way, but faster than Lies of P that did that. So that's actually impressive. Let's see how the reviews actually go in and everything there. Did they manage to fix that stuff? Did they manage to fix some of that stuff there? Still mixed, 60%. It's still quite a ways to go there, dude. Quite some ways to go. Get a bit lost where to go next. That happens. That's fine though. Difficulty through mass, not class. True. Main boss is more fun to fight, even though they tend to be on the easier side of Souls-like bosses. I mean, I guess. Not recommended for AAA price. Not false, not false. Money on Baldur's Gate. Hogwarts still up there. The Baldur's Gate should, like they need to give it to Baldur's Gate for sure. For sure. Then this went ham there. How can you dislike this game? Impossible. Hey, Secret. Hello. Fighting the same 6 regular enemies throughout the game isn't fun. True. That is actually also a valid point. the amount of mobs, the variety of mobs is kind of like not there. It's not exactly there. Like, not even talking about the Umbral plebs that spawn, right? But even like the regular enemies. Same. Dudes with the dual axes in the last area before the king is the same guys in the very first area before the first boss. Just more HP, more damage. That's it. Not even reskins or something. Sometimes they have like the flame axes, I guess. I don't remember if they had it in the first area. That's the secret I see. Nice, nice. Not any real content. Well, first we're gonna see the golden joystick, what they're gonna show there. Golden joystick is like the popularity vote, really. So we'll see about that one. We'll see about that one. And then we get to the proper rewards when the Game Awards arrives. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, next. A report. Less than 1% of Netflix's total subscribers play games daily. The estimated figure comes 2 years after streaming giant rolled out its game service. What a twist, man. Netflix games not doing that crazy insanely good. Among Netflix's 247.15 million subscribers, less than 1% of those users play games daily. I mean, in absolute numbers, that's still quite solid. There's like 2.5 million of people. Not bad. Projected average of 2.2 million users played one or more titles per day as of September. It's estimated that Netflix games have also been downloaded 70.5 billion times worldwide. Let's see, stay by see. Let's see, portable, I see. Getting shot on by the Horizon devs. Well, I mean, that was kind of just like, I don't think that meant anything. That was just molding, some molding people there. Who cares? Hey, work hugs, hello. See tremendous amount of opportunity to build a long-term center value of entertainment. Damn, son. Library offerings of titles expanded from 24 to 77 games within the past year. Man, I just hope they're not gonna, like, you know, either make more cool franchises into mobile garbo, and I hope they're not gonna get actual desktop games or like console games. I doubt it, but desktop games like from PC or something into the subscription paywall. I really hope we're not gonna see that anytime soon. Fuck that. Microsoft drops a Game Pass growth target for CEO compensation. Satya Nadella's performance-based pay targets were tied to overall Xbox growth in 2023, but games division fell short. Damn, son didn't get his bonus. Feels bad, man. Nadella's only games-related performance-based incentive for the fiscal year ended June 30th, 2023 was to grow Xbox content and services revenue by 4.4%. Over 95% of Nadella's annual target compensation opportunity is performance-based. The Xbox target only accounted for 10% of his performance-based pay targets, with the largest category being to grow Microsoft's cloud revenue, which was weighted at 30%. Xbox revenues did not meet the 4.4% growth target, instead only growing by 0.7%. Damn, son. It's time to put Bobby Kotick in there, since they acquired him now. You will show them. Last year, Microsoft aimed for 73% growth in Game Pass subscribers, but the actual result was 28%. Yeah, that's a little less there. Dude is not getting any bonuses there. filing lists Nadella's total cash and stock compensation for the 12 months ended June 30, 2023 at $48.5 million. Axios noted this is down from $54.9 million in the previous year. Bruh. Oof. Quite the salary there, man. Quite the salary there. Must be nice. Over 12% of French game studios report sales above 10 million euro. More than half of studios surveyed report annual revenue below 300,000. Number of game studios in France reporting annual sales above 10 million was up 14.4% year-on-year in 2022, according to a new report from French trade body SNGV. With 12% of French studios did reach that 10 million threshold last year, around 8.3 of them even surpassed 20 million in revenue. Majority was much lower though, with over half of all French studios having an annual revenue below 300,000 euro in 2022. French games industry consisted of 1,000 companies last year, including 577 game development studios. Independent studios made up 39% of the industry. 38% of studios self-published their game in 2022, a decrease of 9% when compared to 2020. 85% of studios consider France an attractive territory to make games, according to the report, with 31% of the respondents saying tax incentives is what makes it most attractive. Quality of training provided by educational institutions and the French quality of life were also mentioned as factors. Data show that between 400 and 600 jobs within game development are expected to be created in 2023, with over 52% of companies planning to hire this year. Then they actually planning. Women made up 24% of the French industry, increasing 10 points over the past 4 years. Women also represented 20% of managerial or executive positions in game company management in 2022, 9 points higher than in 2020. Nice. Data came from a survey of 577 developers conducted by Syndicat National du Jeu Video between February 28 and June 26, 2023. Looking at this, things are growing, you know, they're hiring. Why is all the layoffs then, dude? Everything's so good. Why laying off people? Dead Cells moves 5 million units in China. The mobile version of the action title hits the sales count 2 years after releasing in the country. 5 mil. Mobile though, but still. I wonder if they are like, how do they distribute on mobile then? Like the full premium game, as in like pay some price, get the full game? Or do they have some like, I don't know, free with ads or something? That would be weird, I guess. That would be kinda weird, eh? And move 5 million games to China, yeah. Nintendo pulls drink driving game from digital store due to PEGI 3+ rating. PEGI is currently investigating the issue. Damn, son. It's reported by Eurogamer game was allegedly assigned a PEGI 3+ rating through an international age rating coalition, which is a free self-submitted process. This would suggest that the game is suitable for all ages, despite including alcohol and tobacco. A game involving such substances must be rated PEGI 16 or PEGI 18 per the European Video Game Content Rating System. Need for Speed Drink and Drive Simulator is rated PEGI 16 on the Epic Games Store and unrated on Steam. Industry contacted the game's developer Atomic Fabric for further clarification. PEGI spokesperson clarified to Eurogamer when an investigation shows the PEGI rating changes by more than one age category. The game is taken down and Nintendo requires that game is resubmitted with an accurate rating to ensure parental control tools work properly. Damn, the Need for Speed, man. That's the real gaming there. That's the real gaming. Well, and here, this is already, like, this is different. Like, France, everything, you know, we're hiring, we're creating new workplaces, and everywhere else is like cutting. Here it is too. UK Games jobs vacancies reaches 3-year low. Number of vacancies available this month drops to 2,300, only 33 of which are for junior positions. Ah, welcome, man. Welcome to the perfect world, dude. Here you are, like, you know, hundreds of students finishing their education, you know, graduating, like, yeah, gonna go start my career in video games. Well, to be honest, probably like almost everywhere. And here you go, for all your hundreds, there's 33 positions. Everyone else, nope. Number of jobs available marks an 11% decline from last month, an all-time low since Games Jobs Live first began its monthly analysis 3 years ago. Company also told that it's considerably lower than 2,425 roles advertised in October 22, a year-on-year decline of 45%. Most sought talent included coders, 449 jobs, artists, 271, designers, 160, production staff, 148, and testers, 60. Yeah, testers all gonna be outsourced, for sure. Like, everyone gonna be just signing contracts with some outsourced company, so they don't need to deal with any unions and other stuff. Almost every discipline has seen a decline in the number of jobs available, with the exceptions of finance, legal, and writing, which all increased. Games Job Live also told us there is currently very little demand for entry-level positions. Of the 1,324 roles advertised, only 33 were for juniors. Company notes that although UK studios such as Creative Assembly, Team 17, and Epico and Mediatonic have all suffered layoffs in recent weeks, I guess, it's likely too early for all that senior talent flooding the market to already be filling roles elsewhere. Report also shows company preferences in terms of where they want their new recruits to work, with 61% of available roles requiring some sort of on-site presence, compared to 39% being fully remote. This is actually a 2% increase for remote-friendly roles compared to last month. Although Games Job Live attributes this to the lower number of positions advertised at AAA studios. Also, AAA studios do actually require you to go, I see. Who would have thought? Oh, there we go. Nintendo details more aggressive social media guidelines. Company to go after content that features unauthorized game consoles and software. Nintendo is at it again. Prepare. Get the dark in my place. Yeah, well, I mean, it's already 6:23 right now. So, yeah, getting dark already. Get dark pretty fast. Yeah, this light is not like super crazy good, to be honest. To be honest, not that good. Unfortunately. Need to get something dinker. Need to get something else probably to couple with that at some point. Because this one is not really going that well. I'm not really lighting it that well. Nintendo explains, content that features unauthorized game consoles and or software not licensed by Nintendo or features video images, sound sources that cannot be used in regular gameplay, extracted through game software via data mining or other methods. With these new guidelines, Nintendo could issue DMCA takedowns to videos, content about patched games and emulators. The update could affect the online promotion of retro-themed consoles from companies such as Analog, Polymega, and Hyperkin. Nintendo could also crack down upon online and social media posts that speaks about content data mined from games, such as possible character reveals. So that's something that that Genshin is trying to fight with. I wonder if Nintendo is gonna be more proficient with that. And more effective with that, I guess. Yeah, Nintendo being Nintendo again, and it's not all. Not over yet. Nintendo to roll out new community tournament guidelines. The use of third-party controllers, such as those used by disabled gamers, will not be permitted for competition. Bruh. Like, why? Among the changes, tournaments may include up to 200 in-person and 300 online competitors. Nintendo in part said that the total value of cash prizing a single organizer can offer through community tournaments in a 12-month period should be no more than the equivalent of £9,000, €10,000. Additionally, Mario Maker explained the use of game consoles, accessories, and software not licensed by Nintendo violates regulations. Are there even like any like, you know, like the fighting sticks, for example, made by Nintendo? At this point, drew criticism, and social media users expressed that accessible controllers for disabled gamers are third-party accessories. Nintendo doesn't make an accessible controller of its own. It does have an officially licensed third-party option in the Horus Flex controller for the Switch. Like, why? Dude, like, people like, you know, making like tournaments and playing your game? Good. Sure, like, as long as it's not like some, you know, promoting some like betting or some other stuff there, you know, like gambling, some other shit you don't like, that you should regulate, absolutely. But like, prizes, like, bro, like the more they're ready to pay to people playing your game, that's just free marketing and stuff already. More hype, more everything for your game without you investing a shit. The Outer Worlds reaches 5 million copies sold. The Obsidian title, published by Private Division, originally released in 2019 before PS5 and Xbox Series X and S launch last March. That launch didn't go that crazy good. Yeah, but yeah, 5 million copies, not bad. That's good. Gonna do a little revisit probably whenever the second one is coming, but that's probably gonna be still not anytime soon. Lords of the Fallen was CI Games' most expensive project at $66 million. Million-selling games development, excluding engine license fees, cost $41.9 million. Guys, like engine license fees there, damn son, that's quite a lot. $66.2. Total development costs were $41.9 million. This does not include licensing fees paid to Epic Games for the use of its Unreal Engine. $19.2 million was spent on marketing, with additional $5.1 million dedicated to producing the physical edition. Investment seems to have paid off, with the rebooted Lords of the Fallen selling more than 1 million copies within 10 days. 2014 original sold 900,000 in its first 7 months. Damn son. CI Games promised a further sale update in November. Management suggested the game is likely to be boosted by both Black Friday and the pre-Christmas shopping periods. Yeah, imagine if they didn't farm the shit reviews with the bad performance and everything. How much better that would be. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Still pretty good for them, though. Still pretty good, I say. That's nice. Hopefully they're gonna invest that into keeping working on this one. It's gonna be some DLCs probably, I would assume. Which, I mean, we'll see. I would mind maybe. And then they also maybe will get some sort of sequel. Just hope they will manage to get like all the stuff right in the end. Or for the niche that they decided to pick with the soul likes and stuff. Valve dropping Turkish and Argentinian currencies on Steam. Over 25 countries will receive regionalized pricing. 2 new pricing regions will be implemented. LATAM USD, including Argentina, and MENA USD, including Turkey. Valve announced on Steamworks. Over 25 countries in Latin America, Middle East, and North Africa will receive regionalized pricing. Full list of the countries can be found at the end of the story. Pricing Argentinian pesos or Turkish lira will automatically convert to USD at the current exchange rate. This includes money in users' Steam wallets, in-game transactions, and existing subscription services. Coincidence, yeah. As a publisher, you haven't entered prices for the new regions. Those regions will show your default USD pricing unless and until you add prices in the LATAM and the MENA USD fields. And the FAQ section reads: exchange rate volatility in Argentina and Turkey in recent years made it hard for the game developers to choose appropriate prices for their games and keep them current. In addition, we have had a hard time keeping Steam payment methods up and running in these territories due to the constant foreign exchange fluctuations, fees, taxes, and logistical issues. Pricing games in USD for customers in Argentina and Turkey will help us provide greater stability and consistency for players and partners, while also enabling us to continue to offer a variety of payment methods to Steam users in those countries and territories. I see. Can Egypt going there too? I see. Well, I mean, pretty much all the post-Soviet countries, except for Russia, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan, also just have like the USD prices there. As long as it's still regional, which here at least it kind of is, then it's fine. Still, I mean, a bit annoying, and there's also still the conversion rates and everything involved, because like, I don't know, like they said, like the conversion rates, as the problem is like is basically Gaben just moving the conversion stuff from Steam to users. So instead of them dealing with conversion, it's gonna be like banks and everything of users just converting that stuff, and where you're gonna be losing some money. But I mean, that was kind of coming already. Like PlayStation also cracking down on those regions and stuff. And one of the main reasons probably because a lot of people started like actually, you know, using VPNs and stuff to buy stuff in those regions, which before people didn't really do that much. Wonder what changed recently, that people suddenly started to use that. People suddenly started to, you know, spend time to actually set up the game buying in other regions. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is now the fastest selling Mario game in Europe. Nintendo's latest platformer smashed series records after just 3 days on sale. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The short news. News in short. Ubisoft's first half of the year sees 14% revenue bump. Firm says Assassin's Creed Mirage receives a solid launch with user numbers in line with Odyssey and Origin entries. Revenue for 836 million, up 14% year on year. And net bookings 822 million, up 18%. Operating income 16 million compared to 215 million operating income in last year's first half. Attributed in part to the September's launch of Racing Sim The Crew Motorfest and the pre-shipments for the early October launch of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Ubisoft released its first half earnings report today, posting revenue growth, which firm attributed to its latest releases and back catalog performances. Series record unit sales for the racer, while it said that Mirage has had a solid launch with user numbers in line with Assassin's Creed Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So basically it didn't sell that crazy, because otherwise they probably would boast some numbers, but like it's in line, dude. It's there somewhere. Also acknowledged the quarter 2 performance of its back catalog of titles. Rainbow Six Siege, for example, grew its net bookings by approximately 50% during the 6 months. Its first quarter earnings report, Ubisoft provided an outlook for quarter 2 net bookings of about 350 million, but it wound up reporting net bookings of 547 million for the quarter, up 32.5% year over year. Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot said Ubisoft delivered an excellent second quarter, well above our expectations. Activity mostly driven by the performance of our back catalog, thanks in particular to the remarkable growth of Rainbow Six Siege, in an overall competitive environment for the first-person shooter games. Yes, they're true. Yeah, with subscriptions, they kind of like all very cryptic most of the time. Like they're not posting, like, well, Microsoft kind of used to, right, for some time, but then they just kind of stopped posting exact numbers and everything and subscriptions and stuff. Everyone's sneaky about that. Everyone's so sneaky. Sony expects a boost in PS5 sales now supply chain issues have finally been resolved. Global marketing boss Eric Lempel predicts Christmas 2023 will be one of the strongest seasons in our history. Platform holder confirmed plentiful supply of its current console to both the BBC and Barron's, the latter spotted by VGC, meaning the PS5 will be widely available in the run-up to Christmas. I wonder if the new one will be already available that easy though. PS5 has been struggling to meet demand since its launch in 2020. Due to primarily to the pandemic-induced global chip shortage and that has affected all tech and manufacturing industries. Sony has still managed to sell 40 million units of the console as of July 2023, although the PlayStation 4, which did not suffer same issue, reached this milestone 2 months sooner during its own life cycle. Speaking to Barron's, Sony Interactive Entertainment SVP and Head of Global Marketing Eric Lempel said the company's outlook for PS5 is really strong when it comes to the upcoming holiday shopping period. We're expecting one of the strongest seasons in our history in terms of console sales. Lempel highlighted the recent release of Spider-Man 2 as an example of the games that will draw more people to PlayStation 5. Superhero Blockbuster sold more than 2.5 million in its first 3 days on sale, making it the fastest-selling PlayStation game to date. PS5 holiday sales is likely to also get boosted by next month's release of redesigned, slimmer versions for both the disc-based and digital-only models. Latter can also be expanded with an external Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive that is sold separately. That we'll see if we'll need the internet connection all the time too. Lempel also touched on Sony's plans for PlayStation VR 2, which released in February this year. While he did not comment on sales figures, he maintained that the VR category is important to us. Well, guess sales figures are not that good. It's a category that can help us with innovation. It's never going to be the only way people play games, but I'm happy that we are in it. A great experience is to be had and consumers really like it, but it's a nascent business for us. They even like release like I remember there was like the initial lineup in February, right? And then since then, kinda nothing else anymore much really for VR outside of I guess like general like VR releases. Exclusive Far Cry's multiplayer game is an extraction-based shooter. Damn, what a twist. Extraction-based multiplayer shooter completely separate from Far Cry 7. As reported in January, Ubisoft is working on 2 individual Far Cry projects headed by Ubisoft Montreal. Both games are under the same banner several years ago under the codename Talisker. Management changes and the game's scope changed direction. The result was 2 Far Cry projects, Far Cry 7, which is Ubisoft's next mainline title, and is internally known as Project Blackbird, while its multiplayer game is called Project Maverick. Both games are now completely separate entities, with Maverick morphing into Far Cry extraction-based multiplayer experience. Another trend chaser game? Yep. Absolutely. Understood that Far Cry multiplayer projects changed scope several times over its several-year development cycle, with Ubisoft now set on the game being an extract-based shooter, so it wasn't initially, but yeah, time to chase some trends. It was some other trend before, maybe like VR or something, I guess. Set in a fictional Alaskan setting named Alashnice, game's lore evolves around the player being lured into the region with the promise of freedom, only to discover a land of chaos with trust between people being virtually non-existent. In true Far Cry fashion, players will need to search the environment for resources in order to survive. Resources include killing enemies for leather to make gear, finding chemicals to make gadgets, harvesting plants for medical supplies, and finding weapons parts and bullet casings for weapon and ammo. Game features a hideout, which is your base of operations and your safe place to stash your gathered weapons, gear, gadgets, and more. It's understood that this new Far Cry game is not only a solo experience, but can be a team-based experience with teammates sharing the same hideout and loot. Same loot even. Alright. Yeah, portable, pretty much. I guess, Dave, I guess. Maverick is high-risk, high-reward game with permadeath enabled, meaning if player dies, they lose everything, including gear, perks, and levels even. Alright. The only thing player gets to keep is the items stored in the hideout. Well, we do suggest caution on dates due to Ubisoft's tendency of internal delays. Insider Gaming understands that the game is currently scheduled to be released before Far Cry 7. Release date is currently penciled for April 2025. With the game plan to go in alpha in the first half of 2024. Ubisoft keeps this schedule, possible that we could be hearing more about Maverick in the near future. April 2025. And like by the time it's out, like there's gonna be some next, flavor of the month trend. Spider-Man 2 creative director teases a third game. Spider-Man 1 was like our Iron Man, and Spider-Man 2 was like a Civil War. Where logically do we go from there? Let's see. Hinting for the third game. Well, I mean, not really surprising. Did they even say that they plan at least like the trilogy or something? Not exactly super news there, I guess. We'll play The Division. Yeah, Division was pretty big though. Division was pretty big. First one. First one was pretty big. Second one was also actually kind of big, but not for long though. People ran out of content and just kind of stopped. Yeah, Blizzard wants to give you a PC cooled with human blood. You read that right. That's the Blood Harvest. Blizzard is holding a campaign to increase the amount of blood being donated in the United States. After donating at the clinic of their choice, players are able to submit proof of their donation to the event, where a running total is being tracked. Prizes will begin once 33% or 439 pints of blood are donated. These include in-game Diablo 4 items such as Blood Petal Unlust Dagger, Blood Petal Sever X, Blood Petal Blade Sword, Blood Petal Bludgeon Druid Staff, and the Blood Petal Heart Necromancer Offhand Weapon. 66% players will get the Barbarian-specific Lochret Amor Armor. Then at 100% of the goal, 166 Quarts of Blood, a Vermilion Eye Piebald mount will become available. That's also when the sweepstakes for the Human Blood cooled PC will open. In addition to the blood, a PC being given away is pretty wonderful, powerful machine. Features Intel Core i9 13900K, GeForce RTX 4090, 64 gigs of RAM, 3 terabytes NVMe M2 storage. Also comes in custom designed Diablo red-black color palette with a Season of Blood graphics. As of publishing, 27% of the goal has been reached. For those who can donate blood, the in-game prizes will still become available to you should the appropriate goals be reached. Well, at least it's not the breast milk cooling, dude. You know, that's something. That's something. That one would be relevant to them, I guess, at least, though. Skull Island Rise of Kong was only in development for 1 year. Damn, son. Over the past week or so, clips of the new Skull Island The Rise of Kong game had been doing the rounds on social media, with them drawing large amounts of criticism from the community. Well, people were mostly memeing on the game, though. It was also recently revealed that the game was in development for just 1 year. Skull Island Rise of Kong was released on October 17th, and many are already calling it the the worst game of 2023. And it's difficult to disagree with them. However, things are not always what they appear to be on the surface, and it's hard to solely blame the developers for the quality of the game, as much of the blame also falls on the publisher, Game Mill Entertainment. Speaking to The Verge, anonymous developer at Iguana B confirmed that Skull Island was only in development for 1 year. Could be, Steve, could be. Development process of this game was started in June of last year and it was aimed to end on June 2nd this year. So 1 year development process. The employee also discussed how Iguana B publisher Game Mill Entertainment didn't provide enough funding for the project, leading to more experienced developers being let go from the company. I knew it was because the publisher didn't provide them with enough funding to maintain a certain number of people for an extended period. In total, around 20 people started from scratch to create the game, a task that would be challenging for even the most seasoned developers. This led to many corners being cut, including a static image file for a roaring dinosaur to be used in a cutscene in place of animation. It's just the picture there, right? The Super Gaming Man. A game of the year indeed. Go down as one of the worst rated games of 2023. Yeah, it's kind of like from watching it, or from seeing, you know, some of the clips and everything, what makes a game called AAA. Yeah, I guess like the publisher's money, really. Well, maybe the franchise, sort of, I guess, but yeah, I wouldn't really say it's like super like that. That didn't seem like. Publisher is also not like some super crazy well known, at least, you know. Twitch CEO was giving random streamers a 70-30 revenue split. Damn, son. That's why you go to conventions, man. At the peak of the show, he opted to give away vouchers that would enable a couple of lucky streamers to unlock 70-30 revenue split. Can I get my, you know, at least something that is not, you know, 0 to 100 revenue split? That would be nice. That would be interesting. Yeah, the Twitch CEO is farming them points then. After the TwitchCon and everything. Actually, seemingly, at least, you know, he's into the circles and, you know, actually interested in the, I mean, he's actually using the product, let's put it that way, that he's CEOing. So that is already something good, huh? The Elder Scrolls 6 will feature same leveling as Skyrim, former designer says. Damn, son. The details. Bruce Nesmith, who worked on Skyrim and Starfield before leaving Bethesda in 2021, spoke with MinMax and said that the new game would absolutely feature the same system. The whole magic system for Skyrim, I persuaded Todd Howard to let me throw out the baby in the bathwater and let me restart from scratch, and he trusted me enough to do that. There will probably still be traces of that in 6. The whole you do it to get better at it, well, that was not my unique idea. I had a large hand in that. That's absolutely going to continue. A lot of the concepts dealing with how you level and things like that. There will be a bunch of new ideas thrown in, but I'm betting some of the stuff that I worked on will survive to the new one. The guy who butchered magic. Could be, could be. A good leveling system is not streamlined ones. The Elder Scrolls one is not like too bad. I like when it's kind of like, you know, on the crossing. So you still have like, you know, the leveling, farming XP and stuff. To unlock, let's say, perks and everything. And also have some sort of like system where, you know, you use the skill or something to increase it. Like, I think the combination of two is actually kind of nice. But not a lot of games actually do the combination of two. I think it's either one or another. Wait, I mean, the easier that way. City Skylines 2 performance issues aren't a deal breaker, says developer. Ah. An update post on Steam regarding the game's launch studio went into some detail on post-release plans and goals. While improving the game's overall performance is one of those goals, it's not the overly huge problem that some are making it out to be. While some setups on PC have challenges, we concluded the performance is not the deal breaker for all the players. For us, the number one priority is for the players to have fun with the game, and we had seen enough feedback from players enjoying the game that it would be more unfair to postpone. We know we will keep working on the game and do our best to fix issues as fast as possible, so we wanted to respect the announced release date and allow people to start playing the game. Damn son, it's like Giga Copium there or something. Sea Lover good, alright. The UI design, damn son, that bad? That bad? Manor Lords launches early 2024, Steam's third most wanted game, and the demo was really good, and it's also gonna be on Game Pass, and it is also Hooded Horse, which is an amazing publisher, and hopefully will also hook me up with the key for that one, so that's gonna be good. Early access though, yeah, that is true. That is true. But still might be nice to check it out. But the finals open beta kicks off today, which already a bunch of people playing. Did they get like 150,000 people, I think, at some point? Pretty good, eh? Pretty good, eh? Yeah, some peeps playing until November 5th. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Skull and Bones gets another release window. More delays. Release window for Skull and Bones has been set for Q4 financial year 23-24. That means the current plan for the game is to launch between January and March 24. Feels bad. How can we live now? The Sadgya. Well, at least I hope they will still keep working on that stuff. I hope they will still, as I said, like at least in this case, it's nice because they actually do some play testing, some beta testing. People go in, people play, they get feedback, they delay, they work on it. So at least that is good. At least that is good. They're not trying to like guess, you know, what to change. Like, for example, I don't know, the, what's the name? The Suicide Squad, for example, right? That is also getting delayed all the time. They try to change it, but, you know, there's no proper... I mean, they have testers and stuff, right? But they don't have, like, the massive test to see how people, you know, what people gonna say about it. Nazisteo, I see. That's nice. That's nice. We'll see. Maybe the end product will actually be somewhat decent. Ubisoft delays a large game to next fiscal year. The overperformance in Q2 and the current positive momentum of Ubisoft's brands build confidence for the rest of the year. Company can therefore confirm its announced guidance of strong top-line growth and non-IFRS operating income of approximately €400 million. Without releasing the other large game, it had initially planned to launch during the last quarter of the current fiscal year. Company decided to launch this other large game in financial year 24-25 so as to maximize its value creation. So something big from Ubisoft. Largely suspected to be the upcoming Star Wars Outlaws. I mean, could be. They have stuff in the works. They have stuff. It's Skull and Bones. Nah, that's different. That's another one. Skull and Bones is not considered big, I guess, for them. The large game. It ain't the large game there. It ain't a large game. This stuff. Become an interstellar firefighter battling cosmic horrors in quantum error. Damn, son. From Team Kill Media. First third-person shooter that attempts to innovate and make use of all the technical advantages of a PlayStation 5. From full haptic feedback to using controller's microphone to save lives. Quantum Error promises to be a unique game and is kicking off a trilogy apparently. That does sound like quite the commitment there, dude. Huh? True. Wait, launch trailer? October 31st actually already. Damn, son. Insane.
911. What's your emergency? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
The trilogy even from the get-go. Interesting.
Different but simple. We are to system a non-fire department and get in as many civilians out of the complex as possible. We worry about the complex once everyone's out.
Real Engine.
Thank you, Jacob.
This is PlayStation, so I guess.
You made this so much easier. How do you know my name?
Let's see which species is superior, fireman.
Who I am is not important at the moment. Just listen
Yes,
closely.
Steve, alright.
There is no time, and there are a lot of people hunting you.
Nice, hello, nice.
Of the world resting upon the shoulders of the common man's hero. You cannot stop us. You never could.
The trilogy begins. Damn, son.
I was right to put my trust in you, fireman.
Our best wasn't good enough.
I want answers. You're keeping something from me.
I mean to say 60 FPS is main feature, yeah. And little Halo there. But the cutscenes and stuff look good. The water hose stuff looks kinda like, I don't know, weird. A little.
I'm here to save lives and save my partner. People are what matter to me.
Quantum Error. Are they going for exclusive actually? Or is it just because Sony is showing it that's why? Play 3 days early. Boog. Our favorite, man, our favorite. Our favorite stuff there. Wait, don't this PlayStation? Well, seems like it. Seems like it. Interesting. Alright, and 1 second, actually, 1 sec. Let me check here. Let me check what you guys posted. Oh, yeah, the classic there. A Mortal Kombat 1 Halloween Fatality costs $10 and community is pushing back. Mortal Kombat 1 community is finished with paid fatalities. What a time to be alive, man. Fatality for real world money. This fatality available in the shop with a confirmed price and players are up in arms once again. He's uppers, hello. You wait to recruit firefighters, yeah. Many vowing to boycott the fatality and some abandoning the game entirely because of its cost. So for 10 bucks you get the fatality. Poog. Snapping jack-o'-lantern over your opponent's head before a creepy crawlers emerge. Express shock at the fatality $10 price tag, especially because it's added onto the game's $70 cost or $110 for players who bought the premium edition. Many community members now criticizing the move as an indication that MK1 is shifting towards a freemium model despite not being free. I mean, that's many games nowadays, dude. That is sadly where we are. I wonder if that will actually change, or it's gonna get only worse. They have a battle pass. I think it probably does, I assume. I wouldn't be surprised. Contacted Callisto Protocol devs for animation MTX advice. True. Yeah, that one. That was the Dink one. 400 hours of work, 100 unique characters, and 50 working quests. One Skyrim fan's year-long journey to recreate the RPG in Age of Empires 2 is almost over. Bubba Baylor has spent roughly a year remaking Skyrim as a fully playable Age of Empires 2 map. There you go, man. The next level of mods and stuff, dude. Nearing the finish line after some 400 hours of work. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. All of the Skyrim and Age of Empires 2. It's time. The quality gaming, man. The quality gaming. No, that is it though. Poof. Alright, so